Now, around this time of year, many of us ponder and plot our plans for the next year. And we often turn to astrology, psychic readings, traditional interventions, amongst others. But one unconventional medium of looking at the past, present and the future is palm reading. So as part of our lifestyle offering, we thought, why not get a look into what the future holds for South Africa, but also get some viewers to get their palms read live. Mogomotsi Magwai, also known as Mogomosti The Palmist, has a unique gift of being able to look at your palm and give a reading of one's past, present and future. He joins us now to tell us more about his gift and possibly read some palms. Mogomotsi, thank you so much for speaking to us this morning. You know, I read up on a woman who says that at 8 years of age, she was able to read her first palm. So one would think that this is about a calling. When did you discover you had the calling?
It started off in, and good morning. It started off in 2015. This is when I was still at school. So I traveled outside with a friend. And then before I even got there, there was a lady from Belgium who actually said to me that I do have this gift of seeing the future, because she just read my palms and said, you have a long life ahead, and you and your team are going to be part of those people who will lead others in the path of spirituality. Then I did not understand that at that point. Then this is when I went outside to a place called Mauritius. When I got there, I also got the same revelation from a gentleman who said to me that you actually have the power to see the present, the past, and the future through palms. As he was reading my palms, he was also telling me how everything is going to turn out, just looking into my palms. And he also told me when am I going to see a lot of changes in my life, which was supposed to be last year, but due to what was happening with this this global pandemic, then things were just a little bit slow. But then now, when I came back from Mauritius, this is when I started having this basic understanding of palmistry, where I was guided by one of the spiritualists at that point, because I was a monk also. So through that process, I got to learn a few things about a few basics about palmistry, because palmistry is just based on 3 to 4 lines, which is mainly the heart line, the headline, and the lifeline. These are the main lines. If you understand these lines, then you will understand each and every line that will be coming from that, or each and every line that will be coming from the palms. So then this is when the gift grew day by day. Then it came to a point where I read someone's palms on Facebook long time ago. So this person tagged me on a status that there was a child that was missing at that point. So then he said to me, what do you think about this? Now, I didn't know what to say or what to do, but I was told that there's something that I need to do in order to locate the child. And fair enough, I got into a meditation that I cannot really explain how I got into that. Then from there, this is when I was able to locate the missing child from where I was. And then they found the child 30 minutes later. Then this is when everything started rolling out, people coming to ask for palm reading. And I have done quite a lot in terms of that. Now, as time went, 2020, it was the beginning. Then 2021, this is when everything just started working out in terms of reading palms.
Quick question. Do you read your own palms, or does somebody have to read your own palms for you?
No, not really. I cannot read my palm fully. I can't.
Now, is it the left palm? Is it the left palm or the right palm that you read, or does it not matter?
Well, it does matter because the right palm represents the present and the left palm represents the past. So when you read both palms, at least you can get to see where the problem may have came from in the past.
Have you ever been wrong in your readings?
I don't remember. I don't remember being wrong.
Okay, well, as we said in the intro, you know, we want to talk about certainly a couple of volunteers that are going to come online that we're going to talk about in a moment. But also let's talk about South Africa. It's been a very, very difficult 2021, 2020 for us all. What does 2022 look like for the country?
From my point of view, 2022 it's just the beginning, the few months, January up to March, it may still carry the same energy that 2021 is carrying, but from there going further, there's going to be a bit of changes there and there.
I know that we've got a couple of volunteers, and you've had the opportunity to, or you will have the opportunity to read those palms for us.
Yes.
Okay, we've got Nontokosa on the line. Here's an opportunity. Nontokosa, please go ahead.
Hi, Hugo. How are you?
Pretty good, thank you. Mogomotsi, can you hear Nontokosa?
Yes, I can hear you. How are you, Nontokosa?
Nontokosa is the second palm that we sent to you with the shorter names.
Yes, I can see that. Okay, I'm going to start now, right? Okay, the first thing that I'm seeing here, because Nontokosa sent me, she sent me the left palm, which is usually represent the past, but they could also be the present in this palm. First thing first is that Nontokosa is actually a healer. She has the ability to heal. By healer, it doesn't necessarily mean that maybe she underwent twice or whatever the case may be, but it's just something that she's naturally born with. She also has a sixth sense, which means that whatever she senses usually happens. However, when she feels something, it happens exactly the same way she felt it. And as we go further, it also shows that she will struggle a lot with her eyes as she grows older. And one other thing that I am seeing here is that there's a good chance that she will do two careers at the same time, and also she will be highly misunderstood. Then going to another part, it does show that there's a lot of hidden anger. Since I said I'm looking into the past palm, I think maybe some of these things she will confirm them herself. Now I'm also seeing here that there's a good chance that her anger will really affect her finances as time goes. If my calculations are correct here, it shows that all this is going to happen by the age of 47. So she needs to be careful of her anger or her emotions around that time. And as it goes further here, it also shows that there's going to be just a bit of confusion, and she may struggle a lot with her head, as in headaches. And then also, one of the things that she needs to also look into, she needs to find a way to fix her past, because her past will keep on coming back. But this is based on an emotional plane.
I appreciate that. Our next, we're going to have to move to our next one to allow, obviously, an opportunity to our second volunteer, who's Porsha.
All right.
Porsha, good morning.
Hi.
Are you good and ready?
Good, how are you?
Very well, thanks. Mogomotsi, please go ahead.
Good. All right, Tish, in your life, the way everything is appearing here, it appears that, but then this is happening after 30. This is happening after 30. Love life you may have found yourself into, which was very toxic, because it shows that it has actually affected your emotions as well, and it created a lot of distrust from your side. And also another thing that I'm seeing also here is there's a good chance that you will find yourself involved in a car accident, but this is happening after the age of 50, so you just need to be careful about that. And one last thing that I am seeing here is that you actually are attracted to spirituality, so do take that serious. And as well as your intuition is very strong. It says here that you are able to sense events before they even happen. And also, looking also, there's a split in your father's side. It appears that there was a time that when there was a father that there was close relationship, but now at the same time, this relationship also split into two. This is what I am seeing.
Mogomotsi, we certainly appreciate your time this morning coming on to the show, and certainly you reading the palms of two of our guests this morning. Mogomotsi Magwai, also known as Mogomotsi the Palmist, rather, on the show this morning, and giving certainly two of our viewers a look at what the next few years holds in store. Well, up next.